Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda. You know, whenever we're children, we're often asked that question, what do you want to be when you grow up? And some people say, well, I want to be an astronaut, or I want to be an engineer. When I was asked, I used to say, I want to be a professional footballer. I didn't manage to achieve that dream. My younger brother, he said, I want to be a vet, and he succeeded. He's a vet, a very well qualified and effective vet. So all of us have these dreams for what we want to be when we grow up. But I've yet ever to hear anybody say, well, when I grow up, I want to be somebody's servant. The idea of being a servant is not something that we would particularly warm to. And of course, we've talked about servanthood in these Take Fives before. But the issue is not whether you will be a servant or not. You are going to be a servant. The question is, who are you going to serve? In the book of Joshua, right at the end of the book, in chapter 24, Joshua gathered all the people of Israel on Mount Shechem, and he laid a challenge before them about who they were going to serve. Verse 14, now fear the Lord and serve him with all faithfulness. Throw away the gods your forefathers worshipped beyond the river and in Egypt, and serve the Lord. But if serving the Lord seems undesirable to you, then choose for yourselves this day whom you will serve, whether the gods your forefathers served beyond the river, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you are living. But as for me and my household, I'm going to serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. So you are going to serve somebody. Joshua says you don't have a choice in whether you're a servant or not, because everything you do, everything you say, serves somebody else's agenda. Why? Because it's not just what happens to us in our short and limited lifetime, but rather that what we do and say is part of something so much bigger. We're either serving God or we're serving an agenda of evil. And every day we have choices to make. Are my actions going to serve the cause of Jesus Christ, or are they going to serve the agenda of evil? Sometimes we judge actions on the basis of what we perceive the reward is that we will receive. But that's wrong. That's a wrong attitude to take whenever you're looking at the fact that you either serve one agenda or another. For example, during the Second World War, you had the Nazi regime that wanted to enslave people, that wanted to kill the Jews, that had this concept of a master race that was intrinsically evil. And, if you had a choice, if you were somebody, let's say you were somebody in France or somebody in Britain or wherever, and you knew that by serving the Nazis, you could make a shed full of money. The fact was that you would be totally despised if you made that choice, because not because you chose what would reward you, but because you chose to serve the wrong agenda. And we need to apply that same reasoning to our decisions today. The words that I speak, are they going to serve God's agenda of healing, of loving, of lifting up truth, of sharing grace, of easing somebody else's burden? Or are they going to make life difficult? Are they going to sow division? Are my words and actions going to harm others? Are they going to further the agenda of evil or further the cause of Jesus Christ? Fact is, you are going to be a servant. Today, your actions, your words are going to serve somebody's agenda. Joshua is saying, whose agenda are you going to serve? And my answer, and I pray your answer as well, is as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Join us again next time for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda.